Hello, friends from across the nation and around the world. I'm Martin, and you are listening to Dad's Bedtime Stories. Tonight, we're going to be jumping back into the Spaceship universe with this listener suggestion.
Hi, my name is James, and I'm from Denver, Colorado, and I was wondering for a story suggestion for the Spaceship Series. If you could find a medieval planet, kind of, and they vote you to be their ruler against the attacking ogres, and you save them from the ogres, so they repay you by giving you a special surprise. Thanks, I love your podcast.
James, that is an excellent idea. Why not head to a medieval planet, become the ruler, and defeat some ogres? Of course, I won't want to make it too scary or anything like that, but I think I have some ideas to make that all happen. Now, before we get started, just a couple things. First of all, shoutouts to my latest Patreon sponsors. First of all, thank you to Marissa. I'm not sure if there's anyone else in your family who also wants a shout out. Just message me on Patreon if that's the case. Thank you to Jessa. Same to you, Jessa. Thank you to Seb. And last, thank you to Nicole, Charlotte, and Ezra. Right now, Patreon is the main thing keeping the podcast alive, so I appreciate every donation a lot. I have, however, come up with a couple other ways you can support the podcast. Number one, you can buy my books. We've got Cards of Power #1 out and Wizardcraft 2.0. And number two, my kids and I have decided to become music producers. We've worked a little bit with some artificial intelligence to write up some lyrics from some of our episodes and turn them into some pretty hilarious songs, honestly. If you want to check them out, you can just go to The Storyverse on Spotify. That's the artist name, produced by Dad's Bedtime Stories. And you can enjoy our first singles. One about Spaceship going to the Candy Planet. That's pretty fun. The concept there is that Spaceship wanted to become a rock star and sing about the Candy Planet. Number 2, Pickle Power, a song my son designed about pickles. And, to go along with the Pickle Planet. And number 3, Rainbow Puppy. A song about a rainbow puppy that flies around the world and brings joy to everyone. Somewhat obviously created by my daughter. I'll put the link to the profile below if you want to check that out. And if you have an idea for a new song, something you'd like to hear, like a Western song about the cowboy planet, or I don't know, whatever you think you can come up with, leave me a SpeakPipe message or put it in the Google form. I think it could be kind of fun to create kind of our own Dad's Bedtime Stories playlist of fun music. So yeah, you can check that out if you want to. Put it on your road trip playlists for this holiday season. Nothing says holidays like a song about eating pickles. I will now stop talking and get on to the story. Time to close your eyes. Get as comfy as you can in that bed, and imagine yourself doing what the kid in the story does. You wake up on the couch of Spaceship. You must have fallen asleep there the night before. You stretch your arms and legs and walk up to the command center. "Good morning, Spaceship," you say. "Good morning," Spaceship replies. "We are in the vicinity of an interesting planet." The view screen of the ship lights up with images. Images that must have been taken from some sort of spaceship probe. They seem to show an almost medieval-looking world. A medieval-looking world from Earth. Castles, knights, horses. Everything is surprisingly similar to what you've read about in storybooks. It seems to be some sort of medieval world. A world currently experiencing its medieval time period. Most interestingly, the main castle is currently having a tournament. What sort of tournament, you ask? It seems to be a knight tournament, a competition between the best fighters in the area. Oh, that sounds really cool. You watch the screen as you see knights clashing together, fighting with swords and shields, running towards each other with huge lances, trying to knock the other person off of a horse. I want to do that, you say, though I don't really want to get hurt. That can be arranged, Spaceship says. You see, the primitive weapons from the medieval time period can easily be overcome with my current level of technology. Your high-tech spacesuit, for instance, would protect you against any possible attacks this planet has to offer. Oh, yeah. Although, well, it looks a little too high-tech, honestly. Don't you think people will ask questions? Yes, in its current form, they likely would. However, the suit is made up of nanites that can be easily rearranged into different forms. I have created a medieval mode. The screen changes to a picture of your spacesuit. You watch as it changes from high-tech armor into what looks like really nice-looking medieval armor. Equipped with a sword and a shield attached to your left wrist. Cool, you say. I have already programmed it into your watch. I have also created these papers, which should trick the people on the planet into believing you are a knight qualified to take part in the tournament. Really? You already did all that? Yes. My brain works at an amazing speed. Try it out. Your watch should now have a medieval night mode. You look down at your high-tech watch and begin flipping through the screens. Sure enough, there is a picture of medieval knight armor. You select the armor and it instantly starts to fold out from your wrist, covering your entire body. Little nanites, miniature little robots, all work together to form into the correct shape and keep you completely protected. You look down at your arms and legs. They look like they're completely covered in some pretty fancy-looking medieval armor. Your fingers bend easily, so do your arms and legs. This stuff is way more comfortable than actual medieval armor would be, and there don't seem to be any weak points. You have a sword mounted on one side and a shield on your other arm. These are the documents you will need to prove you are a knight qualified for the competition, Spaceship says, and out of the console, a large piece of paper prints. It looks like it was made by hand and signed with real ink. You honestly can't tell what it says. It's in a completely different language, an alien one perhaps, but you grab a hold of it. Landing now, Spaceship announces. I have taken the liberty of cloaking the ship. I will land in a secluded area just outside the castle. The back hatch opens up. You sneak out to the back and look left and right. No one seems to be there. Just before you exit, you see Changer on the couch. He barks twice. Oh, you want to come, buddy? Yeah, come on. You're just gonna have to disguise yourself. Changer barks again in acknowledgement and leaps out of the ship with you, instantly transforming himself into a large horse that already seems to have a saddle on it somehow. You look back at Spaceship as the door closes. It's really strange because the rest of the ship is cloaked. It almost looks like the door just appeared out of nowhere. You put one foot in the stirrups and climb up on top of Changer's back. All right, buddy, let's head in. Changer begins to trot forward until you find a path that leads to the castle. You cross a large drawbridge where you meet some guards outside. State your business, the guard says. I'm here for the tournament, you announce. Interesting. Present your papers. You hand over the large piece of paper that Spaceship gave you. Interesting. It seems you are a very important guest. Follow the road up to the arena. Present this piece of paper to the attendant. You will be allowed inside the warrior's chambers. Good luck. You follow the man's directions up along the road until you come to the outside of a huge coliseum, an outdoor battle arena of sorts. There's a door off to the side that seems to be for the warriors. You follow your way down until you meet the guard on the outside. I was supposed to give you these papers, I think? Very good. Welcome to the tournament. Please proceed inside. You will be told when it is your turn to compete. You and Changer make your way through a large arched door and down into the Colosseum. Over here, please, a man says, gesturing for you to stand off to the side. You'll be up in just a moment. You arrived just in time for the end of the first round of jousting. Here, take this lance. It seems you don't have one. The man hands you a gigantic wooden lance. You've seen this before on TV. Your job is to run towards the other person and kind of poke them with the lance, shooting them off of their horse. Normally it would be painful, but wearing your high-tech space armor, nothing here can really be painful for you. Soon, it's your turn to enter the arena. The man leads Changer over towards one end of the arena and another warrior to the other side. Spaceship? Any tips on this one? You ask. Downloading memories now. Suddenly, a flood of memories pass through your mind. Someone else's memories. Memories of learning to joust, memories of learning to fight with a sword and shield, until you suddenly remember that you know exactly what you're doing. Your eyes narrow as you stare down your opponent. A man in the center waves a flag, and you kick Changer lightly on the sides, causing him to run forward in a gallop. You allow your lance to drop down, pointing at your opponent, and you hold up your shield to protect yourself. With absolute ease, as you pass your opponent, you strike with the lance in the exact right spot, hitting him in the lower part of the stomach and sending him flying off of the horse. Your lance breaks into hundreds of pieces at the same time, and the crowd all around you cheers. Turn after turn, you line up against different opponents, and each time you prevail as the winner. Very good, an announcer says. We will now move on to the hand-to-hand combat using swords and shields. You climb down off of Changer, and someone comes over to grab the reins and lead him away. The attendants lead you to a little circle inside the arena, along with a competitor. It seems as if all of the hand-to-hand combat's gonna take place at the same time. Very good. Now, the winners of each battle will take on the winners of other battles until only one remains. Of course, our competitors will be using practice weapons. Each one is coated with a special red paint to show when they have made a strike. Judges will determine the winner. You're handed a metal sword that feels about the same as yours, only it's not sharp on the outside. It's blunt, and it's covered in red paint. You lift up the sword, you lift up the shield in a perfect battle stance, and when the man waves the flag, you wait. The instincts and memories Spaceship has downloaded into your mind allow you to move with practiced precision. Your opponent rushes towards you, lifts his sword up in the air to strike, but somehow you know exactly what he's going to do. You block the sword with your one hand, spin around backwards, swinging your sword, and strike your opponent right across the head. Point and match, the referee announces inside your circle. You wait for the other battles to be over, and then you fight again, lining up against another opponent. Again, the opponent runs towards you, and again, you easily block with your shield, spin around, and strike the person, this time straight across the center. Point and match, your referee announces. Round after round, you continue to easily parry your opponent's attack and strike back with precision. And round after round, you move on, and on, and on, until you're one of two opponents left. Very good. We will now go on to the final match in the tournament. The winner of this competition will be the winner of the tournament and receive the grand prize. Across from you, you see a rather nice-looking man. He bows towards you. Well, friend, I hope you do well, he says. He walks up to you and reaches out his hand. You reach yours out as well and give it a shake. You've been doing really well. I just hope I can keep up against your, battle prowess or whatever you'd call it. The man steps back and puts his knight helmet on. He lifts up his sword and shield, and you can't help but think he's kind of a nice guy. The referee waves the flag, and the man shoots forward. He swings his sword around. You block it, spin around, attempting to strike back, but the man jumps out of range and lunges back towards you again with another attack. You spin out of the way, sweep low towards his feet, but he lifts his foot up just in time and performs a perfect backflip, getting out of the way. You run back towards him, swinging your sword through the air, and he meets it with his own. Strike after strike, parry after parry, the battle continues until he leaves you just a small opening. As he thrusts forward with his sword, you block it with your shield and strike right towards his stomach. This time, the strike hits, leaving red paint across his chest plate. Winner! The referee announces. Immediately, the other knight walks over towards you. Well, good battle. You certainly deserve it.
Ladies and gentlemen, I would like to announce to you the winner of the tournament, and therefore, as you know, the winner of the crown.
The crowd immediately begins to cheer, and you immediately begin to process what they just said. What do you mean, crown? You say out loud. Did you not know what this tournament was for? The other knight says. The winner becomes the king, and has to protect us in the battle against the ogres. What? The king? And ogres? What do you mean by ogres? You ask. Oh, you know, like large, green, muscular types that kind of like violence. They come every year demanding food, but we decided this year we wouldn't give it to them. We'd get the best warriors together to fight off against the ogre army. While still processing all of this information, you're suddenly scooped up on a throne, carried by 4 individuals. They lift you up in the air, walk you over to the announcer, who picks up a crown and places it on your head.
I pronounce you the ruler and monarch of our city.
The crowd cheers again as the people carrying the throne lead you down a long hallway through the streets and up to the castle. They place the throne down in the center of a large room. A room surrounded by all sorts of important-looking people. Knights, advisors, that sort of thing. You feel a strange tickling sensation on your leg, and you look down to see a little hamster crawling up it. Clearly Changer. He must have found you somewhere. You allow him to climb up onto your shoulder.
Now, King, it is your job to fight off against the ogres. They currently surround the city. What would you like to do? Your will is our command.
What happened to the last king? You ask.
The last king was the last person you fought in that battle. King Mark. He decided that he shouldn't simply be the king because he was born into it, so he organized the tournament. Though I thought you would know all of this as a participant in it.
Oh yeah, I was just a little confused on some of the details. Okay, so these ogres, they're surrounding the city and they're going to attack.
That is correct.
And, what exactly do they want? You ask.
Well, traditionally they have come to get food. They aren't the best farmers, and they often run out. When they do, they see us as their pantry. In the past, we've given them the food they wanted. But this year, our crops were not as good as hoped. We can't simply hand over the food and allow our people to survive as well. Our choice is to do battle or starve.
Excellent. And what day do you think they're going to attack?
All signs point to tomorrow morning. They have told us we have until then to give them the food. Okay, perfect. Tomorrow morning. And do I have any private chambers or anything like that? Like a bedroom? Of course. Right over there. All right. Well, I need to go think. You may go, the man says. You are the one who decides these things after all. Just please come up with a plan. You leave the throne room and move into a large set of chamber doors. A beautiful medieval bedroom. Changer jumps off of your shoulder and transforms into a dog. You look down at your watch, press the communication button, and begin speaking to Spaceship. Spaceship, apparently the place is surrounded by ogres. Yes, I detect the same thing. Why wouldn't you warn me about that? You ask. I did not know they were going to attack. Well, do you have any plans? Ways to save the city from them or something like that? You ask. By my calculations, the ogres want food. Perhaps instead of doing battle, we can compromise. I can easily print a stockpile of food with my replicator systems. All right, well, that works for this time, but what if they come back? Excellent point. We will need to do something to make them better farmers in the future. I have an idea for that as well. Meet me by the gates. Okay. I'll meet you by the gates. Are you sure it's a good idea to sort of let people know that a high-tech spaceship is here, though? You ask. They will not know, I promise. You make your way to the gates. You bring along your advisors and knights, and outside you find a gigantic wagon led by a whole team of horses, more than 20 of them. Sitting at the front of the wagon is a very robotic-looking guy. Hello, the man says. I believe your delivery has arrived as requested. Sir, what is this? Your advisor asks. This is the food we need, you say, looking at the back of the wagon full of all kinds of wheat and vegetables. You climb up on the cart, and Spaceship, or the holographic representation of him sitting at the front, whips the reins a bit. The horses begin to pull the gigantic cart forward, and you head towards the forest line, the place where the ogres are waiting. A large ogre, about twice your actual height, walks out to meet the cart. So, you have decided to give us the food. This is a good decision. All of the other ogres begin to cheer, hitting their weapons against their chest plates. Yes, the holographic version of Spaceship says, we have brought you food and much more. We understand that you are having trouble farming as well. Would you like assistance? That depends. What kind of assistance do you offer? Well, we have developed a bunch of farming golems. They would be able to help you farm, create larger farms, better farms, and more crops. The wagon opens up and 4 boulders roll out before jumping up on their feet in the shape of golems. You assume they're actually robots of some kind covered in rock, but you don't mention anything. Interesting. And these golems can do our work for us, make a better farm?
Yes, they can. However, in accepting them, you accept that next year you will not return for more food.
I must consult the others.
The ogre moves back towards the others and they sort of huddle up together, talking and looking over at you in Spaceship. Eventually, he comes back.
We accept your offer, though if these golems do not work, we keep no promises about returning.
They will work extremely well. You may keep the cart too. The cargo cart suddenly detaches from the front cart of the, giant cart train or whatever it is that Spaceship has created. The ogres walk over and one by one begin to pull the carts by hand. They have incredible strength. They move into the forest, followed by their new farming golems, and you head back to the castle atop the carriage. The people cheer for you as you enter.
That was amazing. Did you bring that food with you from your own village?
The advisor asks. Yeah, that's sort of exactly what I did. You respond. And before we go, I do have one other order of business, you say.
What is it, sire?
Well, I never came here to rule over the place. I'm happy I could help, but I believe this crown belongs to King Mark. You say as you pull the crown off of your head. The crowd gasps, and then a group of people move to the side, revealing King Mark standing nearby. He walks forward. Are you sure about this? Yes, you say. By all accounts, you are a wise ruler, and I just came here for a little visit. You place the crown back on King Mark's head. Well, I can't let you go without something to say thank you. Here, take this, King Mark says, drawing his sword out of a sheath. It's a beautiful sword. The handle seems to be made out of gold, and it's adorned with all sorts of crystals and gems. This is the ancient sword we call Excalibur. It has been passed through my family for many generations, but I believe you deserve it now. You take the sword in your hands. I can't take this, you say. You must. I cannot let you go without something. Okay then, you say, leaving the sword down by your side. Well, you are in good hands, and I must go. You walk out of the gates to the castle, waving goodbye. Changer, still in the form of a dog, follows behind you. You quickly walk down the trail off to the side where Spaceship was hidden, and a door opens out of nowhere. You walk aboard the ship, place the sword over on a shelf at the side, and deactivate your armor. It folds back into the watch, and you and Changer jump up onto the couch as Spaceship lifts up off the ground and blasts into space. It's been a long day saving an entire city, fighting in a tournament, and giving back the king his right to rule. You allow your head to hit the pillow, you close your eyes, And as you listen to the hum of the ship, you sink down deeper and deeper into the couch until your mind starts to wander off to thoughts of new dreams and new adventures to come. Good night, everyone.